So good morning to all of you and welcome back again in our online lectures of Bhalera Science College for BSc Semester 3 Paper 1, which having the name Angiosperm Systematics, Embryology and Indoor Gardening. So dear students, we are discussing here the part of unit number 3, which is the part of embryology. In this embryology, we are going to discuss the part of So we are discussing here the part of pollination and the ovule and the fertilization. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the part of ovule and the development of female gametophyte, that is a polygonum type of ovule. Now we are going to discuss the part of fertilization. Mainly, it involves the double fertilization, which consists of the triple fusion, endosperm and its types, then structure of dicot embryo, which is also known as onagrid type of embryo, and lastly we will discuss the monocot embryo. So finally we are reaches at the end of this unit number 3. After the completion of this unit number 3, we will arrange one class unit test on this unit number 3. So be prepared for that upcoming test, and let's just talk about the topic, that is the part of double fertilization. So this double fertilization is a characteristic feature in case of the एंजियोस्पर्मिक प्लांट्स. जो एंजियोस्पर्मिक प्लांट्स होते हैं उनके केस में डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन एक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर बन जाता है. ठीक है, तो देखते हैं हम लोग कि डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन क्या होता है. सबसे पहले हमें पता होना चाहिए कि फर्टिलाइजेशन क्या होता है. फर्टिलाइजेशन का मतलब होता है दैट इज द फ्यूजन ऑफ मेल गमेट विद द फीमेल गमेट which produce the diploid zygote is called as a fertilization. Now why it is called as a double fertilization? Double fertilization is a complex fertilization mechanism in the flowering angiospermic plant. It was discovered by the scientist Nawaz Cheen in the liliaceous plant like the lilium and fritillaria. तो ये जो डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन है वो डिस्कवर किया है नवाज चीन नाम के साइंटिस्ट ने लिलियम और फ्रिटिलारिया प्लांट्स में. After the pollen grains has reached to the surface of stigma, it germinates and forms a pollen tube. मतलब जैसे ही पोलन ग्रेन स्टिग्मा पे चले जाते हैं वो जर्मिनेट होते हैं और वो पोलन ट्यूब बनाते हैं. दिस पोलन ट्यूब पेनिट्रेट्स द स्टिग्मा, स्टाइल, ovary and then enters inside the ovule. So you can see here in the diagrammatic representation the pollen grain which is present on the surface of the stigma. This pollen grain starts to absorb the sugary stigmatic material from the stigma and it forms the pollen tube. Now this pollen tube it travels through the stigma, styler canal, then up to the ovary, and finally it enters inside the ovule through the micropylon end. The growth of pollen tube is guided by the chemicals secreted by the synergids. Means inside the anatropous ovule there is the presence of female gametophyte, that is the embryo sac, which consists of the 7-cell 8 nucleate structure. In this lower cell, which is a part of egg apparatus, in this egg apparatus, the central cell is the egg cell, and the subsidiary cells, these are the synergid cells. These synergid cells, which consist of the filiform apparatus, this filiform apparatus, it attracts the developing pollen tube. Then the growth of pollen tube is guided by the chemicals secreted by the synergids. That synergid which consists of the filiform apparatus, and this filiform apparatus it attracts the pollen tube towards the ovule. It usually enters ovule through the micropyle. ठीक है, पोलन ट्यूब जो होती है वो एंटर होती है माइक्रोपाइल से. इट इज टर्म्ड एज द पोरोगैमी. अगर पोलन ट्यूब माइक्रोपाइल से एंटर होती है तो उसे हम लोग पोरोगैमी कहेंगे. बट इन सम केसेस it is found to enter through the chalaza. कभी कभी पोलन ट्यूब जो होती है वो चलाजल एंड से एंटर होती है एंड इट इज कॉल्ड एज चलाजोगैमी, एंड सम प्लांट्स बाय द पियर्सिंग थ्रू द इंटेगुमेंट्स, एंड इन केस ऑफ सम प्लांट्स, कुछ प्लांट्स में पोलन ट्यूब जो होती है वो एंटर होती है इंटेगुमेंट से, which is called as a mesogamy. Finally, it penetrates the embryo sac of the ovule through the micropylar end. So it is the diagrammatic representation of entry of pollen tube inside the ovule. You can see here, आप लोग ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हैं कि पोलन ट्यूब कहाँ कहाँ से जा रही है. The pollen tube is entered. Now this pollen tube now you can see here the pollen tube can be entered through the micropylar end, is called as a porogamy. If it is entered through the chalazal end, then it is called as chalazogamy. And if the pollen tube enters through the integuments, then it is called as the mesogamy. The pollen tube carrying the male gametes penetrates in one of the synergids. ये जो pollen tube रहेंगी यहाँ पे, जो enter होंगी यहाँ पे, ठीक है, inside the ovule through the embryo sac, it penetrate through the one of the synergid. Now what is this synergid? ये synergid क्या होता है? जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया है यहाँ पे कि that there is a presence of anatropous ovule, and inside the anatropous ovule there is a presence of embryo sac. This embryo sac, it consists of the 7-celled 8 nucleate structure. ठीक है, इसके अंदर आप लोगों को 7-celled 8 nucleate structure मिलेगा. जैसे कि यहाँ पे ऊपर की तरफ 3 सेल मिलेंगे और नीचे की तरफ आपको 3 सेल मिलेंगे एक से. These are the subsidiary cells which are called as the synergids. ठीक है, ये जो सेल दिखाई दे रहे हैं आप लोगों को, these are the synergids, and inside the synergid that pollen tube is enter through this one of the cell. ठीक है, एक सेल से एंटर होंगी यहाँ पे and it will burst that the wall of nucellus which is present inside the anatropous ovule, and it is enter through the embryo sac. embryo sac में जो सेल है synergid, वहां पे वो एंटर होंगी. Watery content of synergids are absorbed by the pollen tube, which then ruptured and release the contents, including the 2 non-motile male gametes. ठीक है, मतलब पोलन ट्यूब जो रहेंगे, इस पोलन ट्यूब के अंदर 2 नॉन मोटाइल मेल गमेट्स रहेंगे. हम लोगों ने देखा था जब डेवलपमेंट ऑफ मेल गमेटोफाइट पढ़ा था तब. Watery contents of synergids are absorbed by the pollen tube, which then ruptured and release the contents, including the 2 non-motile male gametes. As these non-motile male gametes are carried through the hollow pollen tube, it is known as a siphonogamy that ensures the fertilization takes place. मतलब जो fertilization process होती है, it is carried out with the help of pollen tube, and this pollen tube means the siphon. Siphon means pollen tube and gamy means fertilization. That is a part of siphonogamy. Syngamy and triple fusion are the 2 important events of the sexual reproduction in case of angiospermic flowering plants. जो एंजियोस्पर्मिक फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स होते हैं उनके केस में फर्टिलाइजेशन जो होता है वो 2 स्टेप्स में होता है, 2 इवेंट्स में होता है. एक होता है सिनगैमी और दूसरा होता है ट्रिपल फ्यूजन. Syngamy is the fusion of haploid male gamete with the haploid female gamete to produce a diploid zygote. ठीक है, मतलब सिनगैमी के केस में क्या होगा कि ये जो पोलन ट्यूब रहेंगे इसमें से इसमें तो 2 मेल गैमेट है, इसमें से एक मेल गैमेट जो रहेगा एक सेल के साथ फ्यूज होगा. यहाँ पे लिखा भी है सिनगैमी, एक सेल प्लस 1 मेल गैमेट. ठीक है, एक सेल मतलब फीमेल गैमेट रहेगा और एक मेल गैमेट आएगा यहाँ पे फ्यूज होगा. दोनों गैमेट्स हैप्लॉइड रहेंगे फ्यूज होने के बाद वो डिप्लॉयड बन जाएंगे एंड इट प्रोड्यूस द डिप्लॉयड जाइगोट. Whereas in case of the triple fusion, second haploid male gamete, मतलब दो में से ये सेकंड जो मेल गैमेट रहेगा वो फ्यूज होगा सेकेंडरी न्यूक्लियस के साथ, which produce a primary endosperm nucleus. ठीक है, ये primary endosperm nucleus produce करेगा, which is a part of the initial stage of the endosperm. This primary endosperm nucleus that develops into the triploid endosperm. Now, why it is called as a triploid endosperm? Because here the secondary nucleus, which is already consists of the two polar nuclei, which is diploid in condition, and whenever this haploid male gamete fuses with this diploid secondary nucleus, it becomes triploid. So the endosperm, it is a triploid. The zygote develops into an embryo. ठीक है, zygote जो रहेगा वो embryo में develop हो जाएगा. Syngamy is a type of generative fertilization, whereas the triple fusion is a type of vegetative fertilization. Here, both the male gametes participate, and therefore it is described as a double fertilization. Now, why this process of fertilization in case of angiosperm is called as double fertilization? Both the male gamete, first male gamete fuses with the egg cell, and the second male gamete again fuses with the secondary nucleus. Means the two times fertilization is carried out in the same structure. That's why it is the part of double fertilization. It is a characteristic feature in case of the angiospermic plants. Now let's just talk about the significance of double fertilization. ठीक है, अभी हम लोग यहाँ पे significance of double fertilization देखते हैं. क्या फायदे होते हैं fertilization के देखेंगे हम लोग यहाँ पे. It is a unique feature of angiosperm. अभी बताया कि it is a characteristic feature of angiosperm. It ensures that the parent plant invests or feed with the food store only if the egg is fertilized. The diploid zygote develops into the embryo, which is consequently develops into the new plant. The triploid primary endosperm nucleus develops into the nutritive endosperm tissue. It restores the diploid condition by the fusion of haploid male gamete with the haploid female gamete through a syngamy. It also helps to avoid polyembryony. So these are the significances of double fertilization. The next portion, that is a part of post fertilization changes. मतलब fertilization होने के बाद कौन से changes होते हैं वहाँ पे. It is a part of development of endosperm. And the next portion, that is the development of the embryo. ठीक है. So development of endosperm and the development of embryo, these are the two major or the two important events in case of the double fertilization. ठीक है. तो ये जो पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन चेंजेस है ये हम लोग नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में देखने वाले हैं. आज के लिए बस इतना ही. रिमेनिंग पोर्शन वी विल डिस्कस इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. तब तक के लिए सब लोगों को स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ, सब लोगों को